So in request to a couple people from Expedition Portal and Reddit, and of course people from the Peach State Overland meetup last week, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick intro to this video with the walk around of our homemade Expedition or Overland trailer that I've been building over the past month and a half or so. This is just version, let's call it 1.1. It still needs a lot of little upgrades, things I wanted to do, but last week when we left for the Peach State Overland Fall Color Run in Tellico Plains, finished up about 2 hours before we left. So I didn't have time to do everything I wanted. There's a lot of upgrades coming, and of course our rooftop tent is still en route, so we're still waiting on that. So we can go ahead and do a quick overview of this. So here's the walk around for version 1.1 of our Expedition trailer. I started with a 40 by 48 inch utility trailer from Northern Tool that I picked up for about $260 on sale. From then I used a whole ton of 2 by 2 inch square tubing to extend the frame 18 inches and to build the rack that you see, pretty much from the frame up. This will eventually hold our rooftop tent. I'm going to be a new, promoter for a company called Outer Tents, and they're based out of Florida, and they're a new rooftop tent company. Unfortunately, due to COVID, they had a lot of manufacturing delays. So unfortunately, our tent that was supposed to be delivered 2 weeks ago, it's not looking like it's going to be delivered until December. But basically everything is just made out of 3/4 inch pine that I went ahead and sealed once everything was bolted together. As you can see, my hinges still need some breaking in. Then I just framed the inside with 1x3 pine 2x4s. I have a lot of touch LED lights. I got one over here that you can't see, and I got the 2 in the front, and they are very bright at nighttime. Got a bungee system in place here and up top. There's still a lot of room in here. It's kind of crammed. I never really properly cleaned it out after last weekend's trip, but yeah, so here is a pass-through. Eventually this will get some slides built for our Dometic fridge or cooler. That way we can just pull it out right from the bottom and go from there. I upgraded the wheels to these 15 inch by 7 Bassett wheels, with just some radial trailer tires. The tiny small ones that were on there, I did end up buying the same set. I think they were 12 by 7s that were rated for highway use, but they were just so tiny, I couldn't do it. Then I went and got these trailer leveling jacks. I got 4, one on each corner, and they're pretty nice. They just pop down. That way, once the rooftop tent comes, you can just click that down, do that. And then there's a lever there that will be able to level. Just using the stock LED lights that came with the trailer. Got all this locking hardware on here. These are just some straps to keep it tight, and then I actually have locks on each one. I did have to number them because all the keys are exactly the same, even though all the locks are different. So this does lock. I ended up just getting the handles. These are actually speaker box handles from Amazon. Again, this was a total budget build. So a lot of this stuff is just from Amazon. This found in the garage, but it's perfect. We used it a bunch last weekend. I got 2 of these solar lights on here, and they are super bright. As you can see, I put this one on today, and it's very upside down, but they're very bright. They're very nice. The solar panels are gonna have to move once the rooftop tent comes in, but for now they are a-okay. My awning is a 7 by 8 foot YesCom awning. Again, this is just from Amazon. I've read a lot of good reviews, and so far I've really liked it. We've just used it a handful of times, but it seems pretty good. I wanted it fully adjustable though, depending on the type of terrain we were under and stuff like that. So all I did was drill a couple holes, and I got these locking pins, and I found these square tubes with punches already done in them from Home Depot, slid them in there. So what I do is just unhook these, and I raise it up, and Morgan comes by and puts the pins wherever we need them to be. So it really works out. We've got our traction boards mounted up front, our shovel and our axe. Eventually, if we do go the Dometic fridge route, I'm gonna be mounting a solar panel up top here. And that way, as you can see, you know, we really need a fridge up here. So we're gonna have the slide outs here and the Dometic fridge, and the slides are gonna work either way. It's gonna be locking, so no matter what side you're on, you'll be able to pull the cooler out left or right. And we'll have probably a deep cycle marine battery set up in there. All I did was extend that center beam up all the way. So I got a whole new beam in the center there. I'm using the stock 2,000-pound axle that it was C-channel, but I went ahead and welded it up, and now it's fully square tubed. I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna make it stronger, but it made me feel better. So I think my grand total was a little over $850, and I think I was sitting at 55-ish hours. It was a lot of labor. She's not perfect, but it is what it is. It only needs to last us another year because we are buying a 30-foot camper to do our North American multi-year tour in probably the end of next year. So it only needs to last this year, but I think she's pretty well built, and we'll see how she does over the next couple months.
evidence. All sand. You going boogie boarding?